Hello, Jai Hind friends. Welcome to the online lecture series of Employability Skills and Development. We are studying second module, that is Communication Skills. I am Assistant Professor Mr. V.R. Vadekar from Department of Electronics and Telecommunication from Matoshi College of Engineering and Research Center, Nasik, affiliated to Savitribai Phule, Pune University. So let's start with our today's video. Today's session, let's have a quick revision. In last lecture, we have studied that what is communication, what is the importance of communications, and what are the types of communication, that is verbal, non-verbal communication. And in previous lecture, we have discussed about verbal communication. In today's module, we are going to discuss about a non-verbal communication. What are the communication styles and how to practice assertive communication. So let's start with it. Non-verbal communication is the message we send to others without using any words. We send signals and messages to others through expressions, gestures, and body postures. In this lesson, you will learn about non-verbal method of communication skills, its types and importance. You will learn how to use correct body language like your gestures, eye contact, handshake, etc. So this is a figure, and these are the elements of non-verbal communication. Your expressions, your body posture, your gesture, handshake, that is touch, space between two persons, eye contact, and paralanguage. In our day-to-day communication, it is observed that most of the communication, it is done using body movements, your arm movements, face movement, voice control, your toning, pauses, and less than 10% is done using words. Non-verbal communication, that is exchanging information without words. First is your hand movement and body language. So suppose raising a hand to greet, pointing your finger in an anger, expressions, smiling to show happiness, and make a sad face when you are upset. Using the right gestures and postures, it helps us to be professional at work. And using the right gestures while speaking makes our message more effective. Knowing non-verbal communication, it helps us understand our audience's reaction and adjust our behavior or communication accordingly. If verbal messages are blocked by noise or disturbance or by any factor, then we can use the hand movements to exchange our message. So placing a finger on the lip, it means to indicate that need for a silence, and nodding the head up and saying, it means what? Yes. Now, we communicate non-verbally in many ways. First, it is your facial expression, guys. Nowadays, in an WhatsApp or Facebook, we have a different types of emojis. If suppose we are communicating, through this digital media, so you can use those emojis. And when a face-to-face communication, we can directly see our facial expressions. So our expression, it shows our feelings, whether it is happiness, sadness, anger, surprise, or fear. So how to use that? Smile when you meet someone. Keep your face muscles relaxed and match your expressions with what are you saying. Next is your posture. Postures are position of the body. They show our confidence and feelings. So how to use it effectively? So keep your upper body relaxed and shoulders straight. Sit straight, rest hands and feet in a relaxed position. Keep hands by your sides while standing. Next, it is your body language or gestures. Well, gesture, it describes a movements of parts of the body, especially hands or your head, to express an idea or meaning. This includes waving, pointing, using our hands when speaking. For example, raising a hand may mean asking a question. Biting nails, it shows your nervousness. So, avoid pointing at people with your finger. Bend your head with a little while talking or listening to show that you are paying attention. Next is your touch. We communicate a great deal through our touch, such as your shaking hands and patting on the back. For example, a firm handshake shows confidence. And sports coaches, usually give a pat on the back of players to encourage them. So, how to use effectively? Shake your hands firmly. Avoid other touch gestures during formal communication. Next is your space. Space is the physical distance, maintained between two people. So it is important, guys, to maintain a proper distance when speaking with someone. Neither too close nor too apart. So how to use effectively? Maintain a proper space depending on the relationship, which could be formal or informal, as the closeness with the person with whom you are talking. And next is your eye contact. The way we look at someone can communicate things such as your interest or anger. Eye contact is when two people are looking directly into one another's eye. It shows that we are paying attention to the person, and looking away can make the other person feel ignored. So, how to use this? Look at the person who is speaking. Keep a relaxed and pleasant look and break the look every few seconds. And last is your paralanguage. Paralanguage, it means how we speak, the tone of our voice, speed, volume can make a difference in the meaning we want to show. Speaking too fast may show happiness, excitement, or nervousness. Speaking too slow may show your seriousness or sadness. So, how to use it properly? Use a proper tone and volume while speaking. Maintain a moderate rate, that is the speed of your talking. Now, talking about communication styles. You have learned about the different types of communication. Now, in this lesson, we will learn about a new concept, that is communication styles. A style of communication, it includes both verbal and non-verbal skills. Using the correct style of communication makes your communication more effective, as others will be able to clearly understand what you say and respond to you in a better way. Have you ever wondered why you feel good after some conversations, but some conversations, make you feel very angry? So this may be due to the different communication styles that we used. Here is the look that you can say. First communication style, it is your aggressive. What does it mean? That winning at any cost, not respecting others. Examples: not caring about others' views or needs. Examples for aggressive communications, not caring about others' views or needs. He's aggressive in nature, dismissing or ignoring or insulting others, shouting, using strong language, and not listening to others. Next style is, a passive or submissive. They avoid conflict, giving others control. They lose their self respect, keeping quiet and not expressing yourself, accepting even wrong remarks, from others, and they saying sorry even when it is not their mistake. Next, it is your passive aggressive. They include the both They're trying to get your own way without taking responsibility. They try to hurt themselves also and others also. Indirect way of showing anger, such as not doing a task, lying about it, resentment, talking ill about others in their absence. And the most important that we want to focus, it is your assertive communication. That is respecting others and maintaining self-respect. Expressing yourself while listening to others' point. They understand others' views and problems. They disagree or saying no without hurting others. So aggressive communication, it results in ill feeling, anger, breakdown of communication. Whereas passive communication results in hurt feelings, loss of confidence, and creates misunderstandings. Passive aggressive style, not getting the result you want from the communication, bad feelings for everybody. Whereas the result of assertive communication is effective communication. You are able to understand others much better, and they too can understand you. So let's talk about assertive communication. Being assertive, is a healthier communication style. It involves expressing your views without disrespecting others or yourself, and respecting others. Communicating your opinion and wishes clearly, they being open to others' point of view, and finding a balance between your needs and others' needs. What are the advantages of assertive communication? Being assertive, it builds confidence, builds self-respect, prevents you from saying words or doing actions that you may regret later, makes you and others feel positive. Make sure that everyone expresses their ideas and meets the needs of all, and helps you to become a more confident worker and a better communicator. Now, how to practice assertive communication? First is be confident. When someone walks into a room smartly and with confidence, he or she gets the attention of others easily. So, the tips: show confidence in the way you sit, you stand, or you walk. Keep your shoulders straight and your chin up. Practice maintaining eye contact. Control signs of physical nervousness, such as biting nails. Next, speak slowly and clearly. Talking too fast will not give people the time to listen and understand you. If someone is accusing you wrongly or shouting and behaving aggressively, stay calm and reply slowly and firmly. So, here are some tips. Use a clear, calm voice. Be loud enough to be heard, but remember, don't shout. If people aren't noticing you, then say, "Excuse me," or "Sorry." Don't be apologetic when you haven't done anything wrong. Make a short and correct speeches. Next is dress correctly. People make judgments, based on how we look. So dress neatly, smartly, and correctly according to the place and occasion. Here are few tips. Looking confident and attractive, can change others' minds. People may not listen to you seriously if you are not dressed properly. People respect you when you are dressed properly. Next, be honest. Being honest, builds trust and results in open communication. So, here are a few tips. Express your thoughts clearly and honestly. Ask yourself what you actually want or what will work best for you before agreeing to something that is not convenient. Next, don't be aggressive, friends. Getting angry, shouting, using bad language, and pushing, is not assertive communication. That is a aggressive communications. So don't be aggressive. So here are a few tips. Don't confuse assertiveness with aggression. When faced with an unfair situation, stay calm and try to understand the real problem. Insist on your rights by using logic and politeness. Next is speak up. Express your thoughts, ideas, and opinions without worrying about others people's reaction. Here are a few tips. Don't be silent if you have something to say. Share your feelings, your thoughts, ideas. Practice expressing your opinion. And l- most important thing is learn to say no. If you don't feel right doing something, then don't do it. It's okay to refuse. Respect yourself. Don't let others take advantage of you. Agreeing with things you know are not correct may harm everybody. So, friends, today we have discussed about non-verbal communication. That what is non-verbal communication? What are the important styles of communication? Aggressive, passive, passive aggressive, then assertive. Then after that we have studied that how to practice that assertive communication style and make it into your life. In next module, we would discuss about public speaking, what is listening versus hearing, and communication in digital world. Till then, thank you very much, friends.